What's up, guys? It's Sandra and Sonia back again for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. And we are still in the month of June, so all the movies we're reviewing this month are all about uh, road trips or scary road trips, killer road trips. And the movie that we are reviewing today is called Killer Car. And this movie came out in 2008. And the premise goes as follows. A group of college friends take a road trip, not realizing that the car is possessed by the tortured spirit of a woman who was murdered in the vehicle. All right. And as always, we're going to start this off with our first time reaction of the movie. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I
Hmm.
it was boring, and it took a lot of me to finish watching this movie. It took me days to finish watching this movie because I didn't want to watch it. I didn't like it at all.
Wow. I saw the movie and I feel like before I even started watching the movie, I already thought it was gonna be corny. Based, I feel like it's based on the title alone. I was like, oh, they're trying to make a Christine or something. This is gonna be whack. So I was like, but whatever, we gotta do these shows, so we watch a movie. And but I was watching it. You could definitely tell it actually felt like the movie was filmed in like late 80s, early 90s, like the way it filmed.
Yeah.
It's very old. In 2008, I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like a long time ago, but it kind of was a little.
Hmm.
So it does feel kind of
It's close enough to the late 90s.
yeah,
That is,
definitely
yeah.
felt like back in the day type of film. And I did think so I started watching it and I thought in the beginning I was like I thought I was like, this movie's gonna be whack, like just like I thought, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like it, but whatever. You keep watching, and then I think it's not so bad. I didn't think it was so bad. I thought the acting was okay, and the story could have used some work, but I think it was fine. I don't know. I get, and it was kind of corny. I feel like that's why I gave it the half thumb or side thumb, but I might have given it, if it wasn't for the corniness, I might have gave it a thumbs up. Um, I didn't think necessarily that it was boring. It was kind of a little cliche and,
Yeah.
you know,
I feel like they tried too hard to like make it like uh to make it like a movie. Like they had like, first of all, obviously the killer car theme, because there's a lot of movies about
hmm
cars, right? Um and then I didn't actually realize it, maybe because I was like not really interested like when I was watching it in the beginning. Um
yeah.
I didn't realize till almost the middle of the movie that all the friends in the car, that it was five friends, and then one of them was in a wheelchair, and it reminded me of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, same,
So I was
same.
like, like it. And then at one point, there was like this scene that, first of all, there was a few scenes that I thought dragged on way too long, and there was one where they, because they were driving like in the wilderness or the woods or the campgrounds or something, and they were driving and they got to a place where the road was blocked by a tree, and,
hmm
and there was a sign there and it said falling rocks, like be careful, falling rocks or whatever, and like, oh,
hmm
and then it's like, oh well, no, we can't go this way, so we have to go back. So they said we have to go back like 2-3 hours or something to go like around, and then they go around, and that, like, I feel like the twisting and turning, it was just kind of them driving. I thought that took too long, and then they drove and they ended up back at the
The same
same
spot.
road where the tree was blocked and the sign was there. So at one point I'm like, well, is this about a killer car or like a killer road? Like a
Yeah.
kind of road. Like what
Y-
is the movie about? And then and as it went on, then it was like, oh, okay, it is like about like the premise said there was a because we see it in the beginning that someone gets murdered and so that girl has the her spirits in the
Like
car.
possessed the car, yeah.
I don't understand. I don't really understand. Well, I guess it kind of shows at the end, but I really didn't understand why she was killing people because she wasn't a killer. Didn't I mean they didn't say she was a
No, she was, yeah, that
I
part,
guess she was just getting revenge or something
yeah,
because she killed and
that part was a little like funny to me, like
yeah.
I had not funny, but yeah, not funny, haha, but just like
No.
strange.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Like why would she? Yeah, she was murdered, but these people didn't murder her. Or
It's just because they had her car.
most of them didn't. But
Right.
um, so why is this spirit murdering these people? So I
Right.
thought that was odd too. But they are just vengeful spirits
Yeah.
that just kill
They
no
get
matter what. So it doesn't.
right.
So
They
that
just take it out on anybody.
yeah. So it didn't really kind of throw me away from the movie. But I did think that at one point. And you guys, so the movie is Japanese.
Japanese.
Japanese, there are subtitles.
Yes.
Just so you know, I know there's some people that don't like to watch subtitled movies.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a foreign movie when I when we chose this. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a foreign movie. So that was a surprise for me. I feel like you were saying because I thought the same thing about the guy in the wheelchair. It reminded me of Texas Chainsaw, and there was another part. There's another, and then there was like the cliche stuff, like kind of that, and then the weird creepy guy that was lived in the woods or lived
Yeah.
where the guy.
Like warn trying to warn them.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another like cliche and stuff. But I feel like you know Japanese horror for the most part is pretty good. And
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe they were just trying to pay homage to American horror movies.
Like classic American
Yeah, like
American.
throwing things like that in this.
Yeah. They could have most likely that's what they were doing. I just really didn't enjoy the movie, so I thought I guess because I didn't enjoy the movie, I thought all that stuff was just like they were trying too hard kind of thing,
Yeah. I
you
don't
know?
know. I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest. Uh Went in with a different idea of how I was gonna feel about the movie, and I was pretty surprised. It was dark in a lot of the movie,
Yeah.
so it's hard to
But this
see.
is yeah, it's a very low budget movie.
Yes, yeah,
It's not,
it was
there's
very hard to
no
see certain scenes, what was
yeah,
happening in certain scenes because of the low light.
right.
So that's another thing you have to take into
Yeah,
account if you're gonna watch this movie.
right.
Um, but otherwise, yeah, and you have to pay attention to the screen to read the subtitles
Yeah.
to know what's going
Unless
on.
you know Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you understand it. And but I don't know. Besides that, I thought it was like I said, kind of corny, but generally
Well,
like
you guys
not
watch
bad.
it. You guys watch it and make up your mind and you
Yeah,
decide
you guys make up your own minds.
because I don't know.
We're
Two different
kind of we're split on this,
two
but
different opinions here. So you guys watch it and let us know what you thought about it. If you liked it, if you didn't like it. Um, yeah, that's about it. I don't got anything else to say about this movie.
I mean, I said what I had to say already. And I kind of like that we do the like first time reaction because
Yeah,
this is why. Because I feel
right.
like a lot of the movies, both of us will either say no or we both say yes.
We have a lot of same reactions, I think, too,
Yeah.
to a
And
lot of
but I like when we have these because then we get to kind of throw out our points and why we didn't like it
Yeah.
versus why we liked it, or vice
Right. And
versa.
we really, and
And
guys, I mean, Sonia and I talk every day, like all day, but I mean, we do, but we really never talk about what we think about these movies. Like we really watch them on our own
until we do this.
until we do this. So I never know what she thinks. She never knows what I think until we do this. And you guys, like we all see it together. You guys and us. We all of us
Yep.
are watching the reaction at the same time. So we really do that.
Yeah.
But I like that. I think that's a fun way to get honest reaction and review
Yeah.
movies. So
Agreed. Agreed.
yeah. All right. So, yep. So, again, you guys obviously can catch this movie on Tubi. And yeah, let us know what you think, what you thought about the movie. You can follow us, subscribe here on our YouTube channel. We are the Horror Flick Chicks, part of the Horror Flick Chicks. So you can follow us on our Horror Flick Chick channel here on YouTube. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. And also you can follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Make sure you look for us, Horror Flick Chicks, and give us a like. And we also have a podcast, which we have. We also have a podcast, which we have here, videos of our podcast on our YouTube channel. And we are also on several audio platforms. So you can look for us and follow us and check us out.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you next time for another Twins Talk Tubi episode. And until then, I'm Sandra, and that's Sonia, and we're signing out. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.